Well, hello again, everybody. This short video, I want to go through some of the more popular snorkeling spots on the Ningaloo, just around from Exmouth. The first one we went to this time was Oyster Stacks, a very popular snorkeling spot. Not much experience required. You just have to get there a couple of hours either side of the high tide, so make note of that. You can go in off the rocks, which is a bit tricky. There is a beach a little bit south where you can walk in a bit safer. But there's plenty to see there. And it has a nice and slow southerly drift. So you honestly can just drift down the 200 odd meters to the beach at the other end and walk back. Plenty of fish to see. It's good to see the coral hasn't bleached out too much, so I hope it does recover and we get some of that nice colour back. Drifting further south, I came across a big school of these things. They didn't mind me checking them out. I followed them for quite some time, and I'm not sure where they were heading. Having a good time though, aren't they? And eventually, coming further south, I ran across what I always look for, and that is a little family of Nemo fish. So rare, I never see these things. I always look for them, but this time I did find 3 in a tiny little cluster, and they don't mind you checking them out. They can get back into the little anemone for protection. There was a little baby one about, I don't know, 3 centimeters long, tiny little fellow. Yeah, really enjoyed that. As you drift further south, you run across these beautiful smooth rocks. It's getting quite shallow now, and a very safe exit. It's a rocky beach, great fun though to finish your snorkel. And then you've got like the 250 meter walk back to where you entered the water. A great snorkeling spot. So another very popular snorkeling area is Turquoise Beach, a little bit closer to Exmouth, very popular, and an easy entry into the water because it's straight off the beach. However, this one surprisingly has a very slow northerly drift. So set up your camp on the beach, plenty of room for umbrellas generally, and you walk south a couple of 100 meters and into the water and drift slowly north. Plenty to see on this one. Lots of fish, even close to the beach there's lots of fish. Some of the coral probably isn't as good, but the water's clear, very safe. Some nice little bommies to walk over. Keep off the coral is the main rule here. Nice fish to see. You might even come across a little shark if you're lucky. There is a bay further around to the north, which a little bit more beach on that one if you like. Very popular spot. Always good to go there as well. The third snorkeling spot is called Lakeside. Lakeside is hidden away behind the visitor centre, even a little bit closer to Exmouth. Now, the visitor centre, go in there and ask them, they'll tell you how to get there, but you go down a little gravel road, park your vehicle, and you've probably got a half a kilometre or so walk. It's a beach entry as well, very safe. You can snorkel out a little way or a long way. There is absolutely plenty to see. It has a very slow northerly drift. So, yeah, just drift along for a few 100 meters and come back in and do it again. Now, what to see, it's a little bit different. There's some beautiful coloured bommies at Lakeside and lots of fish hiding under them, alongside them. Allegedly a beautiful leopard shark is there, and I looked for it. I could not find it. I was lucky enough to come across some beautiful coloured bommies here, very smooth, and very important not to touch these things, not to stand on them. They are fragile. They don't look it. They look so solid, but yes, they are fragile. It's a great snorkeling spot because the water, every time we've been there, the water's been very, very clear. It's just like you're floating in space almost. Fantastic. Yes, drifting over these bommies. I don't know how old or how long these take to grow to this size. Some of them are quite big indeed. I'm always amazed at how fish all seem to get on. You know, we didn't see any big predators come in and chasing fish around. I suppose they do that at night time though. But it's a haven for tiny fish as well, of which there are many. And again, I was very lucky. I came across a little family of Nemo fish. Slightly different colour this time. Aren't they just fantastic? Anyway, that was Lakeside, Turquoise Bay and Oyster Stacks. Look, they're popular. They're all good. And I just hope you can get there and enjoy the wonders of the Ningaloo. And just on the Ningaloo, at Tulkey Beach, we spent a night at Tulkey Beach. Pulled in there for one night prior to going back to Coral Bay. Great little camp spot. Small, one toilet, no water, no power. Perfect for us. So that night I decided to do a little bit of night fishing, and even though the water looks quite dead, smooth, hey, what could be here? Nothing. It was amazing how many fish were there. I caught some beautiful spangled emperor and a couple of these. I caught a gummy shark, two of these things. Trying to get them back in the water is a bit of a struggle because by the time I landed them, they were quite puffed out, and I managed to extract the hooks and brought them both back to life and sent them on their way, probably to be caught the next night by somebody else. So we say goodbye to the Ningaloo probably for another year. Always enjoyable. Yes, very nice snorkeling spots. I hope you can make some. On the way home, we always seem to stay at Ballara, and the night we stayed there, they had a beautiful restaurant meal for us. You have to book that, of course. We had a beautiful night camp on the way home and simply followed the rainbow.